Topping our news tonight is a story that is all new here at 10 o'clock. Midland International Air and Spaceport is back to setting personal records after the COVID strain. Fiscal year 2023 numbers show a strong bounce back. In fact, officials say growing numbers help with a number of things like grant money, competitive flight prices, and more.
CBS 7's Hannah Brock visited the airport and the Midland-Odessa Transportation Alliance. She has more on what this means for Midland. Hannah?
Not only are fiscal year numbers up, but end-of-year totals will also set a record. Though December passenger numbers aren't available yet, the airport says it's already surpassed last year's total.
Gone are the days where you can arrive 30 minutes before your flight takes off and get on board.
The Midland Airport saw 661,842 enplanements during fiscal year 2022-23. That's up by 9% from 2021-22. Airport data deals with enplanements.
Enplanements are people physically getting on a plane here and leaving.
The airport doesn't focus on if passengers return. Enplanements have increased nearly every year over the last 10 years, with COVID as an exception. Passengers have increased about 32% over that time.
So that's a big part right there, the big hit that we saw to travel and the travel industry over the years. Come back, bounce back from that, and actually surpass that.
Both Ruff and Beecham credit business travelers for much of the increase. Even though December numbers aren't in, Ruff says the airport is already topping last year's end-of-year total.
Right now we're trending because our numbers are in for October and November, but not December yet. We're about 7% over last year. So we're already beating our record from last year.
More passengers benefits both the airport and future flyers. Beecham says MAF passengers pay hundreds of dollars more for tickets compared to other comparable airports. He says MAF has experienced high demand with few options, plus a majority of flyers who buy tickets just days before flying.
So as we add additional flights, as we bring in additional air carriers, the hope is that that's going to add a competitive input to this market, and that's going to help us see some relief in those fares.
Official numbers for the month of December will not be available until later this month. Ruff says the airport may consider expanding parking as airport staff don't foresee a slowdown in growth. For CBS 7 First Alert News, I'm Hannah Brock.